Welcome to our YouTube channel.
Welcome to OC Family Life.
I'm Obi.
And I'm Chichi. Yeah, guys, it's been a while. I've been planning on doing our perfect marriage because we stopped for some while because of one thing after another, So yeah, this time I'm not gonna promise you guys when the next episode will come. We'll just do it whenever we could. When we started this channel, when we started YouTubing, we thought it was an easy stuff.
But we can juggle it with other things.
Not knowing that there are more into YouTubing, and as we go, we realize that there are more to it, and I and my hubby have decided to take it one day at a time. It's not something that we can promise that, oh, see you guys in the next 2 weeks. I mean, because he's a full-time worker and I'm a full-time worker, and we are 24 hours, 7 days a week parenting. Husband and wife parenting.
They know what we mean. And,
yeah, you guys know what we're talking about. So yeah,
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. So welcome to our perfect marriage, and I don't even know which episode we're in right now, but today's topic we're going to be...
we will adjust everything in the description box.
Yeah, today's topic we're going to be talking about most things that every couples do from time to time, and some people don't like to talk about it, and some people, when you see them outside, you think that, oh, this couple, they're so sweet.
They have a perfect
marriage. They have a perfect marriage.
I wish I'm like them.
I wish I'm like that. So please don't wish like you're nobody, okay? You don't know what people are sweeping under their carpet. You don't know what they're going through. So today is going to bring us to our interesting topic of argument in relationship. So I mean, these are the common things. If you ask me, it's inevitable. You can't say that, oh, there is no way that you cannot argue in marriage or in any form of relationship. It mustn't be marriage, any form of relationship, okay?
Even boyfriend relationship,
yes,
argument.
Even childhood,
where you walk.
Anywhere, yeah. You can't just avoid this topic, arguments, So let me use the word inevitable. It's inevitable. There is nothing you can do about it. It's always there and it's bound to happen. Even with smallest thing that you didn't know that, oh, it's just a question, and you don't know that somebody have been piling up some things in their heart for you, and you just add that simple question and the person flare up. So yeah, today we'll be discussing this topic in our perfect marriage, and we'll be sharing with you, our viewers, what we think, the common thing we'll be using.
Maybe our opinion.
Our opinion, yeah, that's the right one. Yeah.
That you guys will analyze, because we know everybody have their own circumstances.
Exactly.
And ours might not be exactly the way yours are. So let's dive into it, and you guys will know our thoughts. Then we can also know your thought as well
in the comment section.
Yeah. So let's talk about argument. What do you think? What do you normally argue about?
So now, and I'm going to that. There's mother and parents do argue with their children as well. But today we are going to be talking about argument in husband and wife issues. So we'll treat that one in another video, but today's video is going to be more like husband and wife argument. What usually busts out that argument? How often do you quarrel?
How often do you think you should be quarreling?
Yeah, is it healthy? Is it unhealthy? Is it something, like I said, is inevitable? I mean,
is it a taboo to argue?
It's inevitable, so it's not a taboo to argue. It's bound to happen.
Yeah. So,
but in relationship, in the family, most of the argument that I have heard and I have seen is mainly on finance. It's mainly on finance, and another thing is maybe house chores. Most of the argument that I have witnessed and I have seen, or maybe. What do you think, Obi?
A lot of things can bring argument. Some people, sex can bring argument as well.
Oh yeah. When you want and your partner wants. Yeah, it can burst into that too. So, but I mean, are they a taboo, like my husband said, to happen, or no, it's not. No, it's not. So, what is your view, Obi, on this?
Yeah. Arguments is something that should expect in a relationship, more especially in a married relationship. We should expect argument every once in a while, but it's not something that we say, "Oh, why is it happening often? Why can't we avoid it?" It's bound to be happening. Like my wife said earlier, it's inevitable. You can't avoid it. But one thing that could be of help is like when it's a healthy one. So what I mean by a healthy argument, you don't curse the other partner. You don't say like things that happened in the past. You want to tackle the present, focus on the present, make sure that it's what you're talking about. And when you're arguing, you argue respectfully. For instance, when you are at work, when you are arguing with your coworker, you don't disrespect that person. So the same thing should happen in the family. Not because your wife is not paying you, you're not paying your wife. It's not an avenue for you to insult or to use ill words against your partner. The same way that we do with another person, we should exhibit the same character at home. So when we do that, that kind of argument is the one we call healthy arguments. But the ones that you cuss out, because when you are cussing somebody out, you might infuriate the person, and next thing you see, there will be fight. So, but will there be arguments? There will be argument. It doesn't matter how often it is. And I think you said something about it when we were talking about this issue of argument. That some people who do have argument often, they tend to stay together
longer in a relationship. Yeah, they said science says they are the one that have more healthy relationship. But also, I want to touch base on what you said about having a healthy argument. It's all involved in one knowing how to talk, because sometimes depending. This whole thing, when it comes to argument, I would throw you back to communication too, because sometimes if you are not communicating well with your partner, or if you're communicating and your partner is not accepting your communication, sometimes you might, because I just ask myself some questions. So like me and you, the kind of arguments we have, how did this argument come about? Like some people, they didn't intend to how do I put it? They didn't intend
that it will lead to argument
or escalate it.
Yeah.
And then for those that don't have self-control, or maybe you're so bitter over something, and then you start name calling, because
you wouldn't have the time to think about why that person is giving that answer.
Yeah, instead of focusing on the particular issue at hand, because you're already bitter and you're looking for opportunity to let it go, and then you start. Some people will go as far as start calling names. It's not that this topic is kind of, I like it, it's interesting, but let's just look at it in a normal way of life, not because we're in camera. Sometimes people do escalate and say things they're not supposed to do just because they've been piling something in their heart, an opportunity just came. Because like I said earlier, you'll be wondering, is it just because of this? Is there any issue before this argument? Why would my wife or my husband react this way just because of this particular thing? Or because, you came downstairs, the whole room is messy, and you're coming back, the argument, why is the house like this? Wow, why didn't you do that? The whole thing just escalated. So all I'm trying to say is that when it comes to healthy argument and unhealthy argument, it's something that one needs to train his or herself on, because sometimes name calling, if you don't control yourself, or if you don't know that this person, it's like saying wearing somebody's shoe. For you that is calling the name, it might not mean anything to you, but to the person you're saying it to, it might mean something to the person. That's why you see some people, because I would take this thing back to mental health. We're not talking about mental health today, but we're talking about argument, because you don't really know somebody's state of mind. You don't really know their state of mind. When you say something and you trigger their behavior and they react based on what you say, it could be me throwing it at you, might not be the one cursing. It might be you receiving it to be the one lashing out the cursing on me, and then it becomes unhealthy because you didn't communicate and you have a lot of things piling up in your heart against your partner, and then opportunity has come for you to say, oh, let me just finish this person now, and the person taking it might take it the other way around. But in above all, we are all imperfect. That's why we chose this title of perfect marriage. You and I know that there is no perfect marriage. We are just discussing this, just to let you guys know that these things are bound to happen. We've been into relationship now for how many years now?
Close to
20 years, yeah. So I mean, from courtship to marriage, from friendship to courtship, from courtship to marriage.
So you mean 3 stages?
So yeah, we have experience. We understand. Oh, sorry guys, that noise. We understand, what it is, and we've been into it. We are not a relationship expert. We're just talking based on experience and what we have seen our friends and family going through, and then we're just bringing it to our viewers to discuss and give our own perfect opinion about it.
And again, some of the things that we say, we have also experienced it ourselves.
Exactly.
So, like Igbo people says, if you know how to pound, you pound in the mortar. If you don't know how to pound, you pound in your laps. So the point here is we are trying to educate, passing our points across, our opinion. So, but when you listen and analyze, you see that it's very, very important. As imperfect humans and in a relationship where each of us come from different families, it's not easy for us to rapport and be together without quarreling. But the most important thing there is when you have that love, it will help you to understand your partner. And one thing I want to pass across is this: if you quarrel often, it's like you're learning the other person as well. It's a learning period.
It's a learning
because
process.
In a marriage, one thing is I want to let new people that will get into a relationship, or those who are just there now, maybe a lot of marriage do happen today, or some will be happening tomorrow. One thing I want to let you guys know is this: when you are quarreling, it's okay. You're learning each other. By the time you keep quarreling, okay, you're understanding the partner. You know what the other person likes and what the other person doesn't like, and the other person will also learn what you like and what you don't like. So what do you think will be happening? They will try, each of you will be trying to be adjusted, and there will be a point where you'll be quarreling, and when you quarrel, before 2 minutes or 5 minutes, you guys are there talking and gossiping about people. That is what we want to see happening in our marriages. Don't take it to the next level. We will quarrel, we'll do quarrel, but don't make it to be like you are quarreling with your wife, you're not going to talk to her. No, but when you quarrel often, that's when you will learn this. At a point, when you quarrel, you see your kids will be saying, is it not mommy and daddy that just quarrel now? And look at what they are doing. This is, if you have this in mind and you're going into marriage, I'm telling you, it will help you. Like for those of us who are here married for some years now, sometimes we learn by experience. We don't know it.
Of course.
We learn.
We still learn it. Every stage of life has its own phases. Yeah. So I mean, every stages of relationship has its own phases. So nobody will tell you that I know it all. Remember this couple that we met at the trail. One time we were taking a walk, we saw this couple. They were so nice to us, I mean, they saw us, they said, oh, I see you guys often walking here. And then we were talking to them, and for some reason the wife started, attacking the husband, like, you always do this. And I'm like, oh my God. I had to ask them, how long have you guys been married? The woman said, oh, we've been married for 52 years. And I said, and you guys still do this?
Everybody started laughing.
Yeah, we all started laughing. But he said that the husband said, I've been enjoying this for 52 years. The wife said, and I've been taking this shit for 52 years. So it was so fun. So I mean, and their kids are all grown. I mean,
they should be like 70 something.
Yeah, because he said that the husband is in high school or something. So they are in their late 70s, almost 80 then. So what I'm trying to to say is that every stages of life has its own, you know, season. So no matter what, it's inevitable. You will still be, you know, but life is just a learning process until we exist, until we leave this world. We'll still be learning one another. So we thought of this about this today, and we said we're going to share it with you, our viewers. You know, let us know in the comment section below what you think, or how you do with your quarrel with your partner.
What kind of argument that you guys have?
What kind of argument do you have? How long does it take?
Yeah.
You know, so let us know in the comment section below how you guys handle it. But I just want to let you guys, my viewers, know that you're not alone.
Yes, we all quarrel.
We all quarrel.
Sometimes it might be a season where it will be every day.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Yeah,
okay,
so,
it's inevitable.
Yeah,
so it's allowed. It's allowed. But like I said, communication too, it will help. You know, you don't want to sweep somebody's anger or voice, under the carpet, but you just need to listen, because sometimes our quarrel escalate based on what we've been enduring, and okay, now opportunity has come, let me flush him down, let me tell him how it is, or let me tell her how it is. This is an opportunity for you to let everything go. But even at that, even if your couple is letting it go, just be a good listener if you can. I know sometimes
it's not easy sometimes.
Yeah, when you're angry, it's not really easy for you to pay attention to. You know, everybody want to go above each other. But honestly, if you can, because most of the time when you quarrel with your partner is the time you release all your
everything you have inside. You release the emotional bucket.
Yeah, it's the time you release everything, like I have. Then if you can listen or pick from this, you say, okay, I heard you when you said this. I mean, you start working towards that. And that is how we're going to achieve, if only we achieve this perfect marriage we've been talking about for the past months. So yeah, guys, this is all we have for you guys today. Until we see you guys again, we are the OC Family Live, and thanks for stopping by. And please, if you're seeing us for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And for our old subscribers, thank you for being there for us. Don't forget to keep sharing our videos and hit the like button, comment on the comment section below, and let us know if there is any topic that you want us to talk about. I mean, we can always share it here with you all. Thank you guys for watching. Until we see you again, we are the OC Family Live. Bye guys.
Bye.